everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go play action with Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, look, here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguar first down. Hey, Phil.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from them? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. They're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Mixon again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Taken in by Morgan. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Here's the 24. Hey, Denver, touch!
Lawrence working from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Hey!
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Darn, this one's hot. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Back to the air. Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jimmy Ward has it. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Fairbairn now for the PAT. This kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Johnson with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
23.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Hey, tomato. Done. 30 left.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. defenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. 20-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, again to ETN. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
Take right open.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Jaguars.
First down throw, Lawrence. Look underneath here for ETN. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lessener with the pick. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
From the gun, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Stroud. Searches from the pocket. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Finds the in route complete. Free inside the 30. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Take down a touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Game, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 13-yard line.
Play action now. Lawrence. That's it in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Jaguars still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here. So they're going to try the onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
First and 10, on to Mixon. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans, lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 38. Escapes the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. We've been way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's ETN on first down. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. He gets it to Fant. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sink right.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed over the middle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Screen to the running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards. Brings up 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Has it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They're going to try with ETN. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
11.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect the quarterback. And they didn't either.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Here's a high kick. Hit very well.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer him not split with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On play action, here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Buys time, rolling right. Throw right side, Dell has it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from 40 on the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they push their lead to 23.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
His return starts at the 5. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He hucks it deep off his back foot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
From the 39, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, or you got to find a way to win.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds him over the middle. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 30.
Jupiter. Go, let's go. Silver.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Jaguars 15.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
South.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
First throw for the backup now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here's Stick. Got his man. Thomas has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. So we're through 3 here.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the 32. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
To throw, Stick. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy!
Now Stick. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Devin Lloyd making the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you set this offense up for success.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Brown off the play fake. He's on the crosser. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Mixon on second down. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. He'll throw it. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This is complete to Patrick. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Stick set to pass. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down, Jaguar.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Still finding room past the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's a screen for Tootin. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. Man, these last 2 drives, Brock, he's looking like a different quarterback than we've seen all season. He's been so good at taking care of the football. Not so much here.
Yeah, it does speak to the type of play he's had, where he's just been so on it, taking care of the football, knowing that's the most precious thing you've got in the game, and he's given it away a couple times. I'm curious to see how this affects him here down the road.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Money from the pistol, it's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As That was second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Dell. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And this one may be in the reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He finds Fant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
First down, Jaguars.
So it's the Texans who defend their building to take the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it?
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I I never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do it.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like intake a breath and my mouth is loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This place a disc I made today. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Go back in. I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, go weaving in that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold. And my people don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whatever the rap show the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, test, free of evidence, LA.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound, it comes from the down. And we changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We had for cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Holy, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We have all cried just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
Time flies, so don't blink twice.